It's safe to say that Deadpool 2 has comfortably avoided sequelitis, with many standout moments even surpassing the first. Nevertheless, this hugely entertaining family film with a twist is not without a few small flaws. So buckle up and check the weather forecast, because we're jumping into gale force winds to present the 5 best and the 5 worst things in Deadpool 2. Spoilers ahead. Best: a perfect X-Force. First appearing in comic book form in 1991's New Mutants number 100, X-Force's feature film arrival has been eagerly anticipated since Cable was first teased in Deadpool's post-credits scene.
Oh, but I can tell you one thing, and it's a bit of a secret. For the sequel, we're gonna have Cable.
Fortunately, their arrival doesn't disappoint, with Cable, Domino, and Russell fitting into the team effortlessly. By the final act, when Deadpool's outfit is charred in a nod to his gray-suited X-Force appearance, it's clear Wade has found his F-word. Worst: no long-shot action. Deadpool 2's action definitely isn't bad, but fans of director David Leitch's previous projects, particularly his work on John Wick, may feel shortchanged. The reason could lie with Leitch's filming style. Both Keanu Reeves as John Wick and Charlize Theron in Atomic Blonde performed the majority of their own stunts. But that wasn't an option for much of Deadpool 2. Leitch told The Hollywood Reporter, "You need those actors to want to do it. Otherwise, you won't get those genuine characters on the screen." Reynolds, however, fractured vertebrae in his neck on the set of 2012's Safe House, and understandably hasn't performed his own stunts since. Best: Domino's luck. As the sole survivor among the new recruits during the X-Force's inaugural mission, Domino clearly has what it takes. In the comics, Domino's superpower is subconscious telekinesis that kicks in when she's in high-stress situations. This force field manipulates her surroundings and is responsible for jamming the chambers of guns or manipulating mirrors to blind her enemies at just the right moment. The first time we really see her use those powers is a beautiful moment in Deadpool 2. Cars somersault and explosions erupt around her as she nonchalantly escapes harm. Like Final Destination in reverse, she defies odds in breathtaking fashion. Worst: an underutilized supporting cast. Most of the first movie's side characters returned for Deadpool 2, and they were joined by a ton of newcomers. The scope is larger, yet Deadpool 2 runs just 11 minutes longer than its 2016 predecessor. With so many characters vying for screen time, something had to give. Morena Baccarin's Vanessa is the most obvious oversight. Her romance with Wade was integral to Deadpool. In the sequel, Vanessa is shot right at the beginning, making her little more than Wade's off-screen motivation. Reactions to test screenings saw her role as wasted, and it's hard to disagree after watching the final cut. Best: hilarious cameos. Deadpool's meta humor is primed for scene-stealing cameos. In the first movie, Stan Lee appeared as a strip club DJ, and Deadpool wore a printout of Hugh Jackman's face as a mask.
In case the other fell off.
Deadpool 2 raised the bar with a host of hilarious appearances from familiar faces. Old footage of Jackman appears in a callback to X-Men Origins Wolverine, but that's nothing compared to the rest. Deadpool's low budget relative to the rest of the X-Men movies has been a running, self-aware joke.
Wanna wait out here, okay? It's a big house. It's funny that I only ever see 2 of you. It's almost like the studio couldn't afford another X-Man.
In Deadpool 2, Wade finds himself back at the X-Mansion after being saved by Colossus. As he again rants about the lack of X-Men, Professor Xavier, Quicksilver, Nightcrawler, Storm, Cyclops, and Beast appear in a room behind him. A Hollywood A-lister makes an appearance too. After colliding with a power cable during the botched X-Force mission, Vanisher's invisibility cuts out and the audience can briefly see his real face, which looks a lot like Brad Pitt's. Last but not least, heavily disguised cameos from Alan Tudyk and Matt Damon, who appear briefly as a pair of friends who get future tased and have their truck stolen by Cable after he arrives from the future. That's an awful lot of hidden star power. Worst: X-Force X'd out. While Domino, Russell, and Cable were amazing additions to Deadpool 2, what about the team members who were introduced only to be brutally executed? On their first mission as a team, Bedlam, Zeitgeist, Shatterstar, Vanisher, Domino, and Peter skydive into high winds, and one by one, they're all obliterated in gory fashion. Screenwriter Rhett Reese revealed they deceptively shot footage to use in trailers to imply the character's larger role in the movie. It does make for a funny sequence, but laughter aside, some viewers couldn't help feeling cheated by the quick deaths after that setup. These lesser comic book characters have fans. Their demises were a disappointment for anyone hoping to see a crew of semi-obscure Marvel heroes in action. Best: LGBTQ representation. Deadpool 2 is the first superhero film to openly include LGBTQ characters in the form of Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Yukio, whose romance is a matter-of-fact subplot throughout the film. As for the subtly pansexual Deadpool, his attraction to Colossus is amped up this time around. As well as the occasional metallic fondle now and then, Deadpool serenades him say anything style after the pair fall out. And it's a good thing too, because Colossus comes to Wade's aid during the battle against Juggernaut. Worst, no true supervillain. While the formation of the new supergroup takes center stage in Deadpool 2, the movie lacks a true big bad guy. The sadistic headmaster of Essex House is as close as we get to outright villainy, but it's possible that a certain genetically altered someone has been lurking in the shadows. Mr. Sinister. The supervillain made his first full appearance in the Uncanny X-Men in 1987. The alter ego of Nathaniel Essex, he shares a name with Essex House, the orphanage Russell escapes from, perhaps a tantalizing hint of Sinister's involvement. He's been teased since a post-credit sequence of X-Men Apocalypse, but it's a little frustrating that he hasn't appeared yet. Best mid-credits scenes. It wouldn't be a Marvel movie if you didn't stay glued to your seat during the closing credits, eagerly awaiting an extra scene. This time, Wade outdoes his riff on Ferris Bueller's Day Off with not one, but 3 mid-credit scenes. By the film's conclusion, Cable's time travel device is used up, and he's stuck in the present after using his final charge to save Wade's life. After the credits roll, Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Yukio fix the device, and naturally, Wade quickly uses it to wreak havoc. First, he travels back to save Vanessa. Easy choice. Deadpool's next stop is to go back in time again and save X-Force member Peter, but he's just getting started. He then makes his way into 2009's X-Men Origins Wolverine, where he makes quick work of his first on-screen incarnation, shooting the much-maligned mouthless Deadpool repeatedly. Then he visits Ryan Reynolds and shoots him immediately after he reads the Green Lantern script. As Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds used the opportunity to not only poke fun of himself, but to capture the kind of what-ifs fans love to hypothesize about.
I'll tell you who should not be on your show. Ryan Reynolds. No. Huge ass.
Worst, missed opportunities. Not only did the movie lack a clear villain, but that vacancy could have been filled by at least one character who had screen time, Black Tom Cassidy. He amounts to nothing more than a briefly seen brute, but in the comics, Black Tom has the ability to channel energy into destructive, forceful blasts, and a grander version of the character was originally scripted as Deadpool 2's main villain. However, as Rhett Reese told CBR, they reduced his role, saying, "His powers are to move organic material around. The entire orphanage and the trees, everything was flying around, and the hailstorms of wood. It was really cool, but it was also really, really expensive."
Well, we don't have that kind of money.
However, there's still hope. Reese confirmed that Black Tom could return from beyond the grave at a later date. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.